Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tori if you're new here, and today I am showing you my grocery haul for the week. So we went in with a plan this week, and sometimes I don't do that, but I have a strategy if you're new here, and that is to shop my sales. Lucky for me, I shop at King Soopers here in Colorado, which is Kroger everywhere else. And when you shop your sales, you can find a ton of discounted items, and you can use those items to put into some long-term storage. You can put it in your freezer. You can just save it for later if you want. But the point is, I usually work my meal plan around the sale items, and this week I didn't do that, but I found some great products that I can work into my prepper pantry, and I can also work it into my meal plan for the week. So I was excited at what I found. I spent less than $100, which was awesome. We are a family of 4. I have 2 toddlers, myself and my husband, and I am pregnant with our 3rd. So sometimes my meals are just a little bit different, especially with this pregnancy if you're new here. And I have found a lot of items at my local Kroger that are healthy for myself and my family. So I have been excited every week to share my Kroger hauls with you, and I hope it inspires you to save some money this month. I am attempting to beat food shortages and inflation, and so far I've been pretty successful. So I hope you follow along. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and we are going to get into this grocery haul. If you stick around after, I usually have a meal plan and a fun little meal that I like to cook my family. So without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, here is the haul. I am including my prepper pantry hauls with my grocery hauls from here on out. So I will show you that. And I spend about $5 to $10 each grocery trip, depending on the sales for the prepper pantry. So it's typically shelf-stable items, but sometimes we get items for the freezer, or sometimes we just get items that we can dehydrate and store for long term. So it really depends, but I'm gonna start over here and then move on over. The milk was on sale for $2.99, so we got the organic whole milk. I just got 3 of those because I know the family will go through that. And then over here, we got some Good Culture cottage cheese for $1.89. We can use some for lasagna and then some for salads, and the kids really enjoyed this. I got some more of the Odyssey Greek style feta cheese. That was on for $1.99. I'm going to freeze this because I really enjoyed it in my salads, but I didn't go through it within a week. So I think if I freeze it, we will be just fine. And it's a crumbly cheese, so I think the consistency won't change too much. And then the organic cheese was on sale, 2 for $5 and then 70 cents off. So I got 2 sharp white cheddars. I got 2 of the Colby Jacks, and then I did find some fresh mozzarella on sale for $3.20. I did not see any organic that was within the price range. So I grabbed this. It will be yummy for some lasagna, of course. And then moving on, the kids yogurt was on sale for $1.50 off. So I just got this Simple Truth organic. I got blueberry and strawberry. I'm excited. This season, I think I'm gonna try my hand at some homemade yogurt. I personally am not a fan of yogurt, but my husband likes it and the kids enjoy it as well. And then moving on up, there was quite a big sale on meats, and I like to stock up when I can. So the Eagles are playing today. In honor of that, we're doing some cheesesteaks. I thought that would be just a fun little connection for my husband, and this was $2 off, bringing it down to $5.99. So not too bad, and this is enough, I'd say, maybe for 1 to 2 people. It's not a lot of meat though for $5.99 in my opinion. So I wouldn't have gotten it if it was full price, but of course you can make cheesesteaks with whatever meat you have on hand. And then over here we have the jalapeno pepper jack burgers, and there's 4 of those for $5.89. So I thought that was a good price considering the rest of the burgers were around $12 this week. That was a little stunning to see in store. And you know, it wasn't picked through, so I wasn't the only one not splurging on burgers. And then moving on over, I am just stocking up on ground beef this week. I feel like I just keep finding it on sale. So this was $3.99, the natural ground beef, no added hormones, and it's an 80/20. And then I wanted to get some pot roast going. I have some company coming this week, and I think that they would like it, but it was $6.22 on sale. So I think that's a great price. Just put some potatoes and carrots in there and serve it over rice, or you could serve it with mashed potatoes or just mac and cheese if you wanted to. But I really enjoy crock pot meals. I think they're super easy, especially when we have company. And then the chilies, the dried chilies were on sale. I feed these to the chickens. Chickens can't taste spice, so it doesn't hurt them in any way, but it can deworm them, and it's great for egg production in the winter. So I grabbed a few of these. I just put a few sprinkles in with their feed, and I put some cinnamon in there and just some warm water, and it's a nice little treat for the cold weather. And these are made in Alamosa, where the Great Sand Dunes National Park is here in Colorado. We love that area. It is gorgeous if you ever get a chance to go up. And then moving on, I found some muffins. I went to the sale section first. That is my strategy all the time. Just look for the sales and then go back in and see what I can get that actually has just a regular sale on the app and not a clearance. So these were $2.99, which is a little pricey for the sale section, but I think they're supposed to be fancier muffins. And then I did get the chocolate croissants, and they were $1.99. My husband really enjoys those. I got some regular croissants for the kids. They enjoy little sandwiches with these, and they were $1.99. And then I got some French bread. I'm just going to use that for the cheesesteaks tonight, and that was $1.29. I wanted to just grab some from the freezer, but I am just going to save that for another time because they are vacuum sealed in there, which is really helpful. And then moving on over to some prepper items, the no salt added cut green beans were on sale for $1.09. So I got 3 of those for the prepper pantry. I'm happy that I organized the other day. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known that we needed more green beans. We go through them a ton. So if you didn't check out my prepper pantry tour, I will have it linked in the description box. And then I got wax beans. I love wax beans. The combination of these with this marinara and quinoa with just a little sprinkle of cheese, I can't get enough of it. So I've been eating that quite a bit. So I just got 1 can of these. They were not on sale. And then I just got some canned protein for the prepper pantry. The premium chicken breast from Kroger is $1.99, and that is for 5 ounces. So it's not too bad in my opinion. And the ingredients aren't too bad either. So I always like to look at the canned proteins and what they're putting in there to preserve it, because sometimes it can be a little iffy. And then moving on to some produce, we got some avocados. They were $1 off for the 4-pack. So this brought this down to $1.99. Y really loves avocados, and I enjoy it on my toast from time to time. It's a nice source, healthy fat. I make guacamole every now and again as well too. So love having those avocados on sale because sometimes they can be super expensive. We got some organic green onions just for some flavor, and I can't wait to do my little herb garden in the windowsill. I think I'm going to start it up this week, and this will be my first produce item. If you didn't know, you can just put these in water and they will regrow themselves, and you just have green onions. It's the gift that keeps giving in produce form. We have a pineapple over here. I just can't get enough of those with the pregnancy right now. I am just loving the taste. And then over here we have some bananas. We have 1 yellow onion. The Honeycrisp apples were on sale for $1.50 off, which was awesome. They were already on sale for $5.19. So it's very rare to find organic Honeycrisp for that cheap of a price, at least in my area. So I was happy to find that. And then the American Beauty large shells were on sale. So you had to buy 6 of them. And if you bought 6, it brought it down to 79 cents. So we got 2 large shells, 2 spaghettis, and 2 elbow macaronis. I will probably put those in our prepper pantry. I just like to put them in vacuum sealed jars, and they last, for a while. You could definitely do Mylar bags if you wanted to, but we go through pasta quite a bit. So I might go back and get some more on sale just so we have them in the prepper pantry, because that is one item we are lacking in our long-term food storage. And then I also got some instant white rice. This is great for sushi bowls. We use avocados for that as well with some smoked salmon. Very, very tasty. I'm aware that I can make my own, but this is just so easy. It's a great little mom hack if you don't feel like cooking white rice every single week. And then this was on closeout for $1.29. I thought the kids would like it, but they're cookie cup birthday cake cookies, and it comes with everything in the mix. We don't typically get things like this, but I thought that the kids would enjoy making it with me. And then we did get 2 organic apple juices. They were on sale for $1.50 off as well. And then one last thing for the prepper pantry is just some more non-fat dry milk. That's on sale right now at Kroger. I feel like it always is, but I just noticed that we didn't have a lot in my long-term storage. So that is what we got at Kroger. This came out to $97.50, so a little bit more than what I've been spending per week on groceries. I'm usually aiming at $50 to $60, but I do think that I got quite a bit of meat here and quite a bit of prepper pantry items. So I'm happy. I am going to show you my meal plan now and put this all away. Okay, and here is the meal plan. So I just was going over some things that I needed at the store. That is all set up, ready to go. I just went through my sales like I typically do and wrote down the list. And then this week is Depression era inspired meals. I understand we're not in the Depression, so be sure to be on the lookout for that this week. I do have company, so I have a few things pre-filmed for that. But for breakfast, we are doing breakfast tacos and quinoa, beans, and sauce. I said that the other day. It's yellow wax beans with tomato sauce and quinoa, and I've just been loving it. The kids too. And then for dinner, we're doing this mulligan-inspired stew. Essentially, it's a pot roast because we don't really do tomatoes, but we do make like a stew meat with vegetables, and we serve it over mashed potatoes. And then for Tuesday's breakfast, we're doing eggs, avocado, and toast. And then for lunch, we're doing gnocchi with extra pumpkin Alfredo. So I'll make a big batch of that. The gnocchi is made with the extra mashed potatoes from dinner. And I got a question the other week. Does that always work out for you using leftovers? No, not all the time, but I try and make it work so we can save a little bit of money. And then moving on to dinner, we're just doing navy bean soup, and that is inspired by my grandfather, so we will see how that goes. And then for Wednesday, we're doing bagels and fruit. For lunch, grilled cheese and some sort of soup, maybe navy bean soup, maybe tomato, I don't know. And then the next night, we're doing fish cakes with fried potatoes and cornbread. That is a Depression era inspired meal. And then Thursday, we're doing cinnamon bread and parfaits. Everybody likes yogurt but me, but I like granola and fruit, so I will be just fine. And then for lunch, we're doing burgers. I'm going to do some beet burgers with fried polenta with some homemade pickled onions. And then we also are going to do just some leftover gnocchi or pasta, depending what's left over, and then a red sauce just to keep it different from the pumpkin Alfredo. And then on Friday, we are doing some leftovers for breakfast. We will have plenty with all of this. And then lunch, we're going to do some potato salad. So baked potatoes over salad. The kids love that as well. And then dinner, we're just going to do homemade pizzas. And for Saturday, we're doing potato pancakes and sausage gravy. For lunch, we're doing loaded fries with some leftover potato. I'm not sure yet. We will see. And then dinner, we're just going to do leftovers, or maybe we will go out to eat. Sunday, we're going to do some leftovers. And then for lunch, we're doing sheet pan nachos. My husband really liked that last week. And then for dinner, we're doing KFC bowls. So we just do grilled chicken, or sometimes we do like a grilled steak and mashed potatoes, probably mashed sweet potatoes, corn fresh from the garden last year. That was really yummy with some brown gravy, maybe some carrots and onions. I'm not sure, but this is a simple one. This was made to save a little bit of money in the kitchen. So I am actually going to type this out for you, and I will post it in my community tab. I had a request to do that. I don't mind doing that. Or what you could do is screenshot this right here, and that's the easiest way for you to do it if you know how to do that on your phone. But I will type it up here and send it to my community page, just let me know by liking it, because it does take just a little extra time for me to do that. So I hope you enjoyed this week's meal plan. So I did not do a cook with me this time, but here is the cheese steaks. Go Eagles, go Birds. I did the French bread with sauce and just cheddar cheese and the steak and onions and peppers. It really depends where you're from in Pennsylvania. I never say that there's a right way to make it. But here are the kids deconstructed, and here's Delilah's. I'm eating pineapples. You know the drill if you're not new here, because I don't want any of this right now. And then I have some of the steak left over here, and then some crispy scalloped broccoli potatoes. You could do any type of potato with this, but these are really yummy. So I did want to show you that, and I will continue on with the cook with me's. It just depends if you want to see them or not. So let me know if you missed it this week. Alrighty, everyone, that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this grocery haul and meal plan. As always, stay adventurous, stay creative, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, y'all.